Welcome back to MotionPic Recap. Today we're going to recap a movie titled, She's the Man. Spoilers ahead, watch out and take care. Viola learns her school's girls' soccer team is cut due to low sign-ups. Calling it a disaster, she asks the coach to let her try out for the boys' team. The coach and boys mock Viola, claiming girls aren't good enough. Viola's boyfriend Justin refuses to help, leading her to break up with him. Monique mistakes Viola for her brother, noting their similar appearance, due to Viola's lack of curves. Monique warns Sebastian he's lucky, and must call her to stay in her life. Viola's mother is excited about her debutante ball dress, but Viola has no interest in attending. Her mother is irritated that her daughter prefers playing muddy soccer. Viola finds her brother Sebastian, relays Monique's message, and questions why he dates her. Sebastian explains he dates Monique because she is hot, calling it a typical guy thing. Sebastian reveals he's going to London for 2 weeks, deceiving their parents about where he'll stay. He asks Viola to cover for him, admitting he is skipping his new school. Viola plans to impersonate Sebastian at his school, with friend Paul's help. She wants to join their boys' team to beat her old school's team. Paul agrees to help Viola transform, and she practices acting like a boy. When ready, she also tells her mother she'll stay with her dad for 2 weeks. Arriving at the school, Viola panics, fearing she'll be discovered as a girl. Paul reassures her, telling her to stop acting like a girl and that she can succeed. Paul expresses pride, awkwardly stating, "There's a boy inside every girl." Viola then begins searching for Sebastian's assigned dorm room. Repeating "I am a boy" to herself, Viola reaches the dorm room. Introducing herself as Sebastian, her roommate asks her age, and she claims to have skipped grades. While unpacking, roommate Duke spots tampons and asks why she has them. Thinking fast, she claims David Beckham uses them efficiently for nosebleeds, disgusting him. During soccer tryouts, the coach assigns Sebastian to the shirtless team. Viola quickly claims she's allergic to the sun, and needs her shirt avoiding exposure. After tryouts, Viola makes the second string and is told to shower. Terrified of being discovered, she is saved when the principal calls for her. In the principal's office, Viola partially removes her disguise to find Sebastian's file. The headmaster enters, and welcomes Sebastian to the new school. The headmaster reveals Sebastian is a transfer student who missed too much school. He welcomes Sebastian and says he will keep an eye on him. Viola meets Olivia, and the headmaster jokes about sexual tension. Viola compliments Olivia's shoes, immediately making Olivia interested, thinking Viola is a boy. Eating with the boys, Viola tries to fit in by commenting on Olivia's appearance. Duke immediately reprimands her for speaking about Olivia that way. Viola asks if Olivia is Duke's girlfriend, and the others reveal he wishes she was. They explain Olivia is newly single, vulnerable and open to male attention. Viola discusses Olivia from a female perspective, making the guys uncomfortable enough to leave. Later, she is prevented from showering by Malcolm, who demands she wear shower shoes. Duke smacks Malcolm with a towel, and Viola leaves the shower area. That night, she has a vivid nightmare about playing soccer while wearing a dress. Waking from her dream, Viola and other newbies are doused and dragged to the showers for humiliation. They are told to strip, but Viola sees a potential escape. Viola activates a fire alarm to escape the shower hazing. She calls Paul, who devises a plan to boost Sebastian's popularity with Duke and the popular boys. Paul directs the plan as one of their attractive female friends approaches Sebastian. She calls him by name, kisses him, and says she wants to hook up. Viola pretends to reject the girl, and Paul sends another friend over. Duke and his friends are astonished, wondering how Sebastian attracts so many attractive girls compared to them. Monique arrives looking for Sebastian, having not heard from him. Asking Duke and the others, they are still in awe of Sebastian's apparent popularity with girls. Viola hides her face from Monique, and ends their relationship. Monique leaves furiously, and the boys declare Sebastian a legend, earning school-wide respect. Duke asks Sebastian for dating advice about Olivia, receiving blunt feedback about blushing. Later, lab partners are assigned and Duke is paired with Eunice instead of Olivia. Viola is assigned Olivia as her lab partner. When Olivia waves flirtatiously, Duke becomes worried. Olivia is becoming interested in Sebastian instead of him. Viola tells Olivia she fears dissecting, impressing Olivia, who notes no guy would admit this. Malcolm, also attracted to Olivia, attempts to gain her attention. Duke proposes a deal. He'll train her for first string if she helps him date Olivia. Viola agrees, and Duke starts coaching her to improve her soccer skills. Over the next few days, Viola attempts to steer Olivia towards dating Duke. Simultaneously, Duke continues helping Viola improve her soccer game. Viola takes a hard soccer hit, nearly breaking character. Sebastian calls announcing his early return, while the headmaster comments on Sebastian's perceived hair loss. Viola urges Olivia to go out with Duke, but Olivia declines, saying he's not for her. Olivia then confesses she likes Sebastian, still thinking Viola is a boy. Viola turns down Olivia by claiming she isn't her type, but suggests she date Duke instead. A disappointed Olivia agrees to consider Duke, and Viola reports this back to him. Duke admits he's bad at talking to girls, prompting Viola to call him hot, which Duke finds odd. Viola offers to help Duke with his girl troubles. Seeing Malcolm's spider, Viola screams like a girl, and Duke warns her never to do that again. Viola then suggests asking girls about cheese as a conversation starter. A carnival takes place featuring a kissing booth where Olivia works. Viola changes into a girl, only to learn her mother assigned her the next shift at the same booth. Viola encounters her ex-boyfriend Justin, rejecting his attempt to reconcile. As she tries to change back into a boy, Monique sees her and mistakes her for Sebastian. Paul and Viola's friends help her escape from Monique. Viola once again manages to change back into her girl persona. Duke cues for a kiss from Olivia at the booth. Just as it's his turn, Olivia's shift ends, and Viola takes over, leaving Duke disappointed. Duke laments his bad luck, but quickly backtracks, not wanting to offend Viola. He then remarks that she also looks nice, and the two begin kissing. The kiss is unexpectedly good, but is interrupted by Viola's ex-boyfriend Justin. The two soccer team captains start mocking each other and begin fighting. Viola tries to stop the fight, joined by her mother, who is horrified to see her daughter fighting. That night, Viola's tried to see Duke using a tampon for a nosebleed. Feigning ignorance, Viola asks Duke about the fight, and he apologizes for kissing Sebastian's sister. Viola immediately approves, telling him to kiss her passionately next time. Sebastian asks if Duke liked Viola, and he admits he did, but is also thinking of Olivia. Still pretending to be Sebastian, Viola suggests he and Viola are a better match. Viola continues practicing soccer intensely, hoping to make the first string for the upcoming match. The coach observes her hard work and dedication during training. The coach sees Sebastian training hard at the gym and announces he has made the first string. This promotion makes Viola incredibly happy, and validates her efforts. Olivia likes Sebastian but thinks he's uninterested. Her friend suggests making him jealous. Duke, meanwhile, considers asking Viola out instead of Olivia. Olivia flirts with Duke in front of Sebastian to make him jealous, pushing Viola aside. Viola calls Duke as herself to ask for a date, but he is entranced by Olivia. Viola tries to intervene again, but Duke has already agreed to date Olivia. Later, Viola speaks to Olivia, trying to understand her sudden interest in Duke. Olivia feigns interest in Duke to make Sebastian jealous. On their date, both Olivia and Duke appear miserable, while Viola sits nearby on a pretend date with Eunice. Olivia reluctantly kisses Duke. Viola leaves, unable to watch, and Olivia quickly follows, leaving Duke alone with Eunice, prompting him to also leave. While Sebastian returns from London, Viola attends a debutante event, late, behaving poorly and eating messily. Secretly jealous, she is angry at Olivia for dating Duke. Viola and Olivia meet in the girls' bathroom, where Viola introduces herself, discussing Duke. Viola invents a disgusting story about his salivary gland, repulsing Olivia. Viola congratulates Olivia on dating Duke, but Olivia confesses she actually likes Sebastian, and was just trying to make him jealous. Hearing this brings Viola immediate comfort. Viola advises Olivia to be honest with Sebastian and Duke about her feelings. Olivia agrees to do it, but Monique bursts out of a stall, having overheard their entire conversation. Monique accuses Illyria of stealing Sebastian, causing a fight involving Viola, which is stopped. Elsewhere, Malcolm excitedly reveals he discovered Sebastian is actually a girl. The headmaster tries protecting Sebastian after an awkward high heels comment. That night, the real Sebastian arrives and Illyria kisses him, declaring love, which Duke sees. Duke is furious at Sebastian, accusing him of stealing Illyria after witnessing the kiss. Viola denies understanding, and Duke tells her to leave, still believing she is a boy. Malcolm discovers Sebastian has a twin sister named Viola. Hearing Monique screaming outside Duke's room, Malcolm goes out and introduces himself to her. Eunice comforts Viola after she's kicked out, still thinking she's male. The next day, Malcolm and Monique plot Viola's exposure for the soccer match, while Duke prepares the real Sebastian. As the soccer game starts, Viola's parents Paul and friends are present. The real Sebastian arrives, utterly confused about why he is being pushed into playing soccer. The game is set to begin, but Viola is missing. Viola's ex-boyfriend Justin mocks Duke about their previous fight. The game starts, and the real Sebastian proves to be a terrible soccer player. His teammates quickly become irritated by his poor performance. Viola can't find her soccer gear and realizes Sebastian is wearing it, playing for her. The headmaster Malcolm and Monique arrive and stop the game for a shocking announcement. The headmaster announces that Sebastian is actually a girl in disguise. The real Sebastian protests this claim, and they demand he prove he is a boy. The real Sebastian drops his pants to prove he is male, shocking everyone except his proud father. The headmaster quickly blames the entire mix-up on Malcolm. The game resumes with Sebastian playing poorly. During a pause, Viola finds Sebastian, explaining her impersonation, and that he took her rightful place on the team. Viola and Sebastian quickly swap clothes so she can finally play. With her disguise back on, Sebastian rejoins the game. In the game as Sebastian, no one will pass the ball to Viola. They still think she is Sebastian and believe she plays terribly. The opposing team scores and Viola confronts Duke, angry about being ignored. Her ex-boyfriend Justin then mocks Duke, leading to a fight the coach must break up. Illyria runs to speak to the real Sebastian, making Duke jealous. Viola sees this and tells Duke he is wrong, confessing that she is actually in love with him. Viola removes her disguise, confessing her love began with their kissing booth kiss. Duke asks her to prove she's a girl and she lifts her shirt. The real Sebastian appears and clarifies the situation for everyone. Understanding now, Duke allows Viola to play with the team. The opposing coach protests, but Viola's coach declares their team doesn't discriminate. With the situation resolved, the soccer game continues. Viola is tackled, earning a penalty kick to decide the game. She prepares to shoot and her ex-boyfriend, the goalkeeper, tries to distract her. Viola takes the shot but her ex blocks it. Duke heads the ball back, giving Viola a second chance, and she scores the winning goal. The team celebrates, and Viola's family gets an explanation. Viola searches for Duke but stops, seeing his friend confess a crush on Eunice. Duke initially avoids Viola but later sends her a large wheel of cheese and a debutante ball invitation. Via Sebastian. Viola and Illyria reconcile. Viola declines the debutante ball, hoping Duke might come. But the man she sees outside is just the gardener. Suddenly Duke appears, confessing he can't stop thinking about her. Viola reciprocates and apologizes for not telling him she was a girl sooner, explaining she was afraid. At the ball, Monique arrives with Justin, and Illyria with Sebastian. When Viola is announced, she enters with Duke instead of Paul, and the two begin kissing. Everyone seems happy at the end, especially Viola and Duke, who are now a couple. They even get to play soccer together on the same team. The end. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this, and hit the like button to help us out. Until next time, take care.